Chief Resource Development and Marketing Officer, Teresa Kometz. Hi, Teresa.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you. So glad to be here.
Yeah, so the United Way of South Central Michigan is new this year, but it's parts of other United Ways, and your previous United Way was?
Capital Area United Way, and we were in Lansing, Michigan.
Awesome. Well, we're here in Jackson County, so Jackson County, United Way of Jackson County teamed with the Capital
Area United Way and the United Way of the Battle Creek and Kalamazoo region to merge, and really to just strengthen our regional work across 6 counties. I think for me, the most exciting part about this is to be able to continue to work with the outstanding team here in the Jackson area.
Yeah, they're all here. They're still here.
Absolutely.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I was the executive up in the capital area, so I had been with United Way for 21 years prior to that, and have been in the human service field for my entire career. And I really found a home at United Way and spent a number of years working in the capital area, and had an opportunity to work more closely with Ken here in Jackson and Chris in Battle Creek and Kalamazoo. And that really just led us to this opportunity to merge and to expand our opportunities and our resources across the region.
So now that the merger has happened and this is all working together, how is it working out?
Oh, it's really good. It's I think when we merged, we had a couple of ideals. One of those was that we would remain local, that local funds would be spent locally, would be invested in programs and services in local communities to solve local needs, and that we would continue to have local offices staffed by team members in each one of our legacy communities. And we've been able to honor that and continue that work.
Yeah, I was talking to a United Way employee in Jackson, and they said the only thing, the biggest difference, their check is coming from a different place. So you've consolidated HR and payroll, so you're not duplicating services.
Yeah, absolutely. That consolidation of that back office allows us to have greater efficiency. It also allows us to scale so that we can attract larger federal and state resources, bigger regional grants, and so we can better serve our regional corporate partners who cross county lines.
So by being a bigger entity, you're a bigger deal when it comes to organizations, foundations, and so on, looking at funding?
Coming together allowed us to expand our expertise, right? It wasn't just about the size of the staff or the size of the organization. It was about the expertise on the team. Our team here in Jackson have been focused on financial stability for years. And they're able to bring what they know, what they've learned, their focus, and to spread it across our other areas in the region, and to make us a stronger United Way in the capital area and a stronger United Way in the Battle Creek and Kalamazoo region. So that ability, that expertise, is really what helps us then to be more attractive for those federal and state funding opportunities and for other foundation opportunities.
So the United Way of Jackson, its focus, it did kind of, tear up the game plan a few years ago and focus on financial stability for people in the community. That was like mission number one. So that hasn't been the same thing like in Battle Creek and in Kalamazoo and in Lansing?
We all focus on the same basic work, right? It's helping families and individuals so that they are able to lead their best lives. What we call it in each community, what we might actually, the minute focuses, really depends on the needs of that community and what we hear from our partners as their needs. And so in this community, it was and it is financial stability to support Alice households. It is that work that will continue here, but also be able to share what we've learned to our other legacy communities.
So besides the Alice work, what else did Jackson had or was doing that also now is being shared in the other two United Ways?
Yeah, so we're actually learning a lot from Jackson and their PAC work, their program assistance work, and their JobStar work. This team here was very connected and remains very connected to the local community, the local agencies, what are the local needs. That strength is what we're going to continue to expand upon in this merger.
So as Chief Resource Development and Marketing Officer, it sounds like you got a lot of things you're working on as a manager. Let's talk about marketing. How does the merger change your approach to marketing?
Yeah, so first and foremost, we have a fantastic marketing team, and we have marketing professionals in each one of our legacy communities who had been usually single person shops. Now they have a team to collaborate with and work with. We're continuing to use a lot of the same tools. So you'll still be able to go to uwjackson.org and find out about the work here in the Jackson community. Same thing in Capital Area. You'll be able to go to the Legacy website there. But you'll also have an opportunity to learn more about United for scmi.org. That's the new regional website. We're also still, you can find us on social media, and we'll continue to work with media partners such as yourself in each one of our local communities.
You're in two media markets now with this merger, Grand Rapids and Lansing Jackson. So
Yeah.
does that present some challenges for you?
It's not about the challenge, it's about the opportunity. It's about the opportunity to spread the message of what United Way does. It is about the opportunity to invite our communities to walk alongside us and support everyone in our community living their best life.
Well, we've talked about what changes, but there's some things that remain the same. So what are the things that aren't changing in the wake of the merger?
Well, what's not changing is that local focus, right? So we believe that the best way to serve community is locally with local partners. And so we'll continue that. We're also continuing the annual campaign. So you'll begin to hear more about this year's annual campaign, and we invite individuals to head over to that website, United for scmi.org, and there's a Donate Now button. You can make a difference in your community by making a donation today.
So the campaign, while they may have been at different times and different themes among the three various United Ways, now it's all one. The campaign's all happening at the same time.
Yes, so we believe that we are stronger together, and so we are focused at building this larger regional community, if you will, while also staying local. So each local community will continue their campaign activities. Really, our campaigns are mainly focused in the fall, but we work with each employer, and if they wanted to have a campaign in the spring, we would certainly accommodate that. So a lot has changed in our name, and a lot has changed in maybe where the check comes from, but what hasn't changed is the people here, right? And what hasn't changed is our commitment to this community.
So how have been the other areas reacting or responding to the merger in Lansing and Battle Creek, Kalamazoo?
We have had positive response about the merger. It makes a lot of sense to our communities that if we can have a single administration and increase that efficiency, that we can continue to do more work in our communities outside, right? So that we can continue to support more charities. And so one of the things that the merger allows us to do is as we increase that efficiency inside, we're able to expend more of our energy, more of our resources to serve our local communities through program partners.
So there are companies that, like Consumers Energy, they've got people, employees, facilities in all three regions. There's others like that?
Yes, absolutely. So we do know that many employees cross a county line to go to work. that hunger doesn't stop at a county line, that our caring and concern for our members of our community aren't limited by the boundaries set on a map. And so we do know that there is this opportunity to share our resources and to continue to make sure that we're making a difference in each one of our local communities.
Yeah, I think it's been happening. So someone that works at Mackey or Brembo, they might not live in the town where the plant is, but so they participate in United Way. They might have been saying, hey, I want to have my donation go where I live. So now, because is it then an easier process then to manage all of that?
It has always been an easy process. United Way believes in and supports donor intention. And so while the best gift is a gift that the United Way can invest in community where the community needs are the greatest, we also recognize that for a number of our donors, that ability to pick where their donation goes is important to them. And so it's just as easy today as it had always been for us to honor those donor intentions.
And when you say today, you mean today because your campaign is underway.
It is.
Right now.
Yes, absolutely. So we invite everyone in the community to join us, to lock hands with us, and to go to that website, unitedforscmi.org, and to make a donation today.
All right, great to see you.
Thank you.
Thanks for filling us in, and thanks for being on our show today.
Thank you.
From the United Way of, what do we call it?
South Central
South
Michigan.
Central Michigan. Formerly the CEO of Capital Area United Way, Chief Resource Development and Marketing Officer, Teresa Kmetz. Well, we've got